This is my 2021 setup for a minimalist bullet journal for my partner. This is in a A5 notebook by Limomi. It's not a new notebook because we haven't finished the pages yet, but I'm going to start a new setup for the new year. First, for a simple cover page, I wanted something bold, but simple. I want to keep with a black and white kind of theme to keep it really minimal. So I've just written out 2021 in big serif letters, and first outlining them with a Pigma Micron 05. I'm usually very maximalist in my bullet journals, so it's quite nice to get the opportunity to do something simpler and more to the point, more easy to set up. That doesn't mean I'm not going to do my best to make it look nice. So before this video, I discussed with my partner what things they would like in their yearly setup. In general, it's the classic things, which include a title page, a year at a glance, a future log, and a collections page. Now that I've outlined the numbers, I fill them in with the Pigma brush pen. This brush pen has quite a good black color, so you don't have to worry as much about streaky lines. They're not as noticeable. Nevertheless, I'm going in the same direction to minimize this. Alternatively, you could make this even easier by printing out these numbers and sticking them in, or writing them out on paper. The black paper to stick in. And there we have the simple cover page. Next, we're going into the future log, which I made a bit more elaborate than a one-page future log by having the mini calendar, but also the 31 days of space to write down events on certain days. For the month headings, I'm using a Fudenosuke hard tip pen. As you can see, my hand lettering is still a work in progress, but this pen is really beginner friendly. I recommend it. For the month headings, I used the Pigma brush pen again to black out the headings so that I could write them in when it's dry with a white Sakura jelly roll. It just goes to show that with black and white you can still make an interesting and aesthetic spread and even keep it simple. I'm joyfully filling in the tiny calendars. I joke, but I don't actually hate this. I think it's a nice little thing to do. But you can get stickers or stamps that will do this a bit quicker for you if you don't find it as appealing as I do. If you don't find the prospect as appealing as I do. I wish it was this fast in real life. The days of the month in a line so that they can write any events on particular days, as well as look at the mini calendar, because I think a mini calendar by itself isn't much use. At least to me. This is using the Pigma Micron 005 nib. I don't think I could do these tiny calendars without this pen. It really helps you write small and makes everything look a lot neater, less crowded. I've shown 6 months here and the other 6 months I've done off screen. Now we have the future log, which kept super simple. Just wanted nice big boxes to write down any upcoming tasks, anything to remember for that month, any deadlines. I like to put the title inside the line of the box. It saves you leaving a line for the title, and it is also, I think it looks quite nice. It looks like more of an aesthetic choice than a title. It looks like more of an aesthetic choice than just a label. Now I use this Faber-Castell pen in warm grey. because I didn't want too much black weighing down the page. And then I just quickly sketch out some boxes. Doing a border just makes things inside them look a lot neater, even if the inside is a mess. By all means, you can use a ruler to do this, but I find it's quicker things like this freehand, and I think a little bit of imperfection is part of the charm of making your own journal. I also think this could be quite nice in an accent colour. There's no reason a minimal journal has to be black and white. And just in the top margin, I wrote a tiny little title. This is a things to check out page. My partner asked for these specific shaped boxes for whatever necessities, and I've left the headings blank so that they can fill them in with whatever they like. So this is for things such as books or TV shows, video games, just to keep a record of things you have or things you want. I think this long one is intended to be a shopping wish list. And in the blank spaces, I've just highlighted them with this light grey, just to make it look more complete and intentional. And that's it for this simple setup. Here is the flip through from the bold title page in black and white. A nice year at a glance and a future log with loads of space. A few nice boxes to note things down. You can find more pictures on my Instagram at mega.fash. There are more videos on my channel, so please check them out.